Hello, I'm Dr. Nick Pearce and I teach at the Durham University Foundation Centre. This video is about an introductory sociology course called Studying Society. I'll give you an idea of some of the topics I cover, the technology I use and how you'd be assessed. You can find out a little bit more about me and the courses that I teach and the research that I do through my staff webpage and my academia.edu profile. You can also have a look at my blog where I've posted a making of blogumentary, which may be a word I've just made up, but as you'll soon learn, sociologists love making words up. Pierre Bourdieu, a famous French sociologist, calls sociology a martial art. What he means by this is that studying sociology helps defend the individual against oppressive social structures, such as those based on gender or economics. More generally, sociologists focus on the relationship between the individual and society. To what extent is the individual shaped by their society? And how free are individuals to shape the society in which they live? The next part of this video will show how the Studying Society course explores this key debate through 5 core topics. The concept of class is a way of distinguishing between different groups in society based on the economic, social and political power that they have. Some people are thought of as upper class, and others as working or lower class. In the UK, people born in the least deprived areas live 15 years longer than those born in the more deprived areas, so class clearly matters. But is it access to economic capital, such as nice homes in nice areas? Is it social capital, where the more powerful have the time and incentive to join tennis and golf clubs to further their careers and boost their health? Or is it cultural capital, where the kinds of activities and foods associated with higher status in the UK are healthier and promote a longer life than lower status activities and food? How free are individuals to change their class position through hard work and talent? Or is class something that is decided at birth? Male and female humans have some pretty obvious physical differences. What it means to be a man and a woman varies across different cultures and over time, so it can't be based on natural differences. Sociologists make the distinction between sex and gender to reflect this. We say that gender is socially constructed. Men learn how to be masculine in their culture through their family, their schooling, and the media that they consume. Feminists would be critical of how this process, which often ensures that women have a lower status than men, is presented as natural and based on biological difference. Feminists might also question to what extent women are really free, even in a relatively progressive UK. The concept of race is scientifically problematic. People look very different, but genetically speaking, there is very little difference between the people of the world, and yet the concept of race is important to many people's identity. Sociologists talk about ethnicity to reflect the cultural basis of these important distinctions, and to emphasise how an individual's ethnic identity is often in relation to others. Thinking about ethnicity as having a cultural basis gives us the opportunity to question what is an ethnic identity, and to what extent can we choose how to identify ourselves. What is labelled a crime in one country might be perfectly acceptable behaviour in another. Many people within a society might break the law, and sometimes this is eventually applauded, as the laws were bad ones. Sociologists question who decides what is to be a crime. Is it even possible to have a society without crime? When people are labelled as criminals, is this because of their individual traits, or does it say more about the society from which they came? In this course, we look at serial killers to see if the pattern of serial killing reflects inherent evil or structural level power relations, such as class and gender. In modern society, the media is an important source of values and norms. We spend hours watching TV, listening to the radio, reading newspapers and magazines and browsing the web. What are the effects of all this? If one person owns and controls a lot of the media, does it really matter? If we play violent computer games and watch gory films, are we more likely to become violent people? Do individuals blindly follow what the media tells them to do, or do they pick and choose which media to consume and reject messages that they don't agree with? So hopefully that's given you an idea of some of the questions sociologists ask and whetted your appetite for more. The course is taught over 11 3-hour sessions. In these sessions I use a mixture of lectures, videos and group work to explore these topics and more. My current research has been exploring the use of videos in teaching, and I have a YouTube playlist of some of the videos that I use that you can have a look at. And I try and use the virtual learning environment to get some online discussion too. There are loads of sociology textbooks, and students have generally managed to get second-hand ones pretty cheap. You'll be assessed on this course by an essay and an exam. The course might change from year to year. This video is only a guide. If you have any further questions, please get in touch.